Now in its 9th year, this is GabNet, the Great American Broadcast Network. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Hey everybody, live from Harlem in New York, it's the Ramble with me. I'm Alex Bennett. We'll be here until midnight tonight. Chuck Farnham.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing those red glasses?
I like these. Well, I got a pair of tortoiseshell ones where one is round and one is square.
Yeah.
And ever since I had the old, surgery, now I can wear any old glasses. So I missed out on all those years since second grade where I couldn't. And now I can buy.
What surgery did you get? You get the.
I got a cataract surgery.
Oh, cataracts. Oh, that's simple.
Yeah, and fun. But now I have 50 pair of glasses.
You know
and all.
What happened? I had my cataract surgery, and I actually could see better. I could read pretty much without glasses. The screens here. And then
I can't read.
Lately, my vision's gone to crap.
Yeah, mine's gone a little. If I get like I have a lot of allergies because somebody decided to grow corn across the street and 50 acres, and so now I can't. Once they harvest that stuff, my sinuses go, my eyes go, everything.
Oh boy, yeah,
great, it's just great.
Any other medical conditions we can talk about? Because that's all we seem to talk about on this program.
No, dude, you'll be glad to hear, went to the doctor just on Tuesday after many MRIs and assorted other, evasive tests.
Yeah.
And I don't have to go to the doctor for 2 years.
Really?
He said I was healthy as an ox and weighed about the same. So
yeah, well, I mean, don't worry about it. Maybe lose a little weight.
I know. Now I don't have to. My kidneys.
Well, with you, they always say this: you're in great shape, but I'd lose some weight.
Yeah. This guy, could not take a single one-liner throughout the entire urology exam. He was just like, I did the hey, can I have the glove when you're done with that as a souvenir?
Why did they do an MRI on you?
My kidney when I fell installing the deer in the front yard.
The deer in the front yard? Wait a minute, installing the what in the front yard?
I have some. I'll have to send you a photo. I have some life-size deer in the front yard made out of metal. They're huge, and a giant pig. And that's what you do when you live with hillbillies. You put yard art in. Some people do snowmobiles, all kinds of stuff. But I got these.
Now, let me ask you this: the way you're dressed today, is that official hillbilly?
No, this is all it does is draw deadheads.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It does. Yeah, it draws deadheads.
But aren't some hillbillies deadheads?
Not so much. They're all listening to Insane Clown Posse and weird heavy metal music.
Who? Who?
The Insane Clown Posse.
The Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah,
Without missing the tooth, that's a good thing to hang out.
I know. No, I fit right in.
That's a real hillbilly look right there.
I'm getting more and more used to it. I actually smiled in the mirror yesterday.
Yeah.
And said, hey, you look pretty good. So, either I'm getting really senile or...
Well, I don't know. I just went to the dentist today.
Yeah?
Or as I call a fishing expedition on the part of a dentist. Okay?
Now you have most of your teeth.
She said to me, I'm going to come in, it was for cleaning, I'm going to come in a moment, look at your mouth. Don't worry, I'm not going to try and find anything. I said, no, you'll find enough for your next yacht.
Right.
And she did, by the way.
Of course.
Well, I said I have this slightly loose tooth over here. And she says, oh, that's abscessed. She says it's not an abscess that hurts, but it's an abscess. And what we have to do is remove the tooth and put an implant. Well, bingo, $5,000.
There's 5Gs. Yeah.
5G right there. Which, I've got the money. I can pay it, but who wants to?
You'd rather buy, Taco Bell or something.
I bought myself this new watch. I bought this Apple Watch. This is the Ultra. Notice how big it is.
You're really fancy now.
Well, no, but because my eyesight's getting a little weak.
Right.
I like it because I can read it okay now. And this is meant for people who are into climbing mountains and jumping into the ocean and things like that.
Well, you're always wandering around the park, so now you'll know where you are.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
right.
But anyway, I go there and I say I got this little loose tooth, and she, when she says, "Is there anything wrong?" and she looks at it and says, "Oh, it's in fact, I'm sure it's an abscess tooth. We'll have to pull it." She says, "And if there's enough bone there, we'll immediately do an implant." And I went, "Wow, that's fast." You
need some money for the weekend.
No, in the old days, they did the implant.
It's like a year, something.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to go without a tooth here for at least 3 months, but maybe more.
It's a shame it's not in the front like me. We be twins.
Yeah. Well, if I were in the front, I would get it immediately.
I just like people to go, "Hey, what happened to that tooth?" And then I just every single time make up a different story.
Well, the only thing that bothers me about them pulling a tooth is not pulling the tooth. That doesn't hurt that much. It's not.
No.
Not with the Novocaine. It's not painful. It's out before you know it. And especially a tooth here is smaller, so it takes less effort.
Jerky.
But what bothers me is going around without the tooth. Okay. Now I probably won't show up when I'm talking here on the air because it's right back here. And when I'm talking, you don't see it. But it bothers me. It bothers me that it's not there.
You're a little vain on this subject.
No, it isn't a question of vain. I just don't like to be without equipment. Okay? And I consider that a piece of equipment.
Dude, don't leave me open like that. Really, don't leave me open like that. I mean, isn't everything stopping working after a while?
Is it stopping and working? What do you mean? Is it
your bodily functions and everything else?
Pretty much,
So now the teeth are going.
Here's what happened. I did a real old person thing. Okay, I took a terrible fall while we were out for a walk, and I was holding Marjorie's hand. I sometimes hold her hand when I'm walking, just because I maybe feel a little unsteady, and apparently holding on to her didn't help one bit. I got 2 giant sores on my knee. They're still healing. And this other leg, I couldn't even walk on the next day. So I had to go to a knee doctor who gave me cortisone and cleared it up. But now it looks like it tore a meniscus, and that hurts like hell on the other side. So when you say, "How am I doing?" I took a fall. And when you take a fall, it's strange, but it's really a lot.
See, I took the fall, same thing like you.
Yeah.
I'm out there, we're putting the deer in, me and Paco, or whatever you want to call the guy I got him from. And he's in his pickup, and I'm moving the deer. I go face down into what is basically a dry lake bed, but really hard because I'm a big fat guy and I'm up 6 feet, right?
Yeah.
I fall down, my leg is a mess. And
see, listen to this, folks. You're listening to the old people show. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's medical,
or as we like to call it, an organ recital.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I fall down, and I think we told this before, but I fell down, and then my side hurt. I paid no attention to it for 6 months. It like stops hurting. And then one day I roll over, and excruciating pain. And I go to the hospital, and they say, "When did you fall?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" I didn't tell them I fell. I just have a kidney that hurts, right? Like maybe I got a kidney stone or something. And the guy goes, "No, you fell, and your kidney is got a big hematoma on top of it, and it's bleeding like a stiff." And he goes, "Are you on blood thinners?" And I go, "Yeah, Xarelto, everybody's favorite."
Stop immediately.
Yeah. So stop the blood thinner, and by the way, don't move. And I go, "What do you mean don't move?" And he goes, You need to lay there for about 6 months, and the hematoma will solve itself.
What do you mean? You can't do anything else but just lie there?
Literally lay there, right? So for a couple, 3 months, I'm laying around.
That's no problem for you.
Exactly. It's hard to get up. I'm a fat fuck. So I'm doing that and, getting waited on occasionally. And everything is fine. And then a year passes and the guy goes, well, we need to take some more pictures. And they take a CAT scan or something. And the CAT scan comes back, there's something behind the hematoma. I'm like, you mean like my kidney?
Yeah.
And he's, no. We need to get it with contrast now. The photos need to be taken with contrast.
Oh boy.
Go back to the doctor, or back to the MRI guy. The CAT scan.
I can't do an MRI, by the way.
I wish I could.
I can do a CT scan, but I can't do an MRI. You can't do that to me.
So after 4 pictures, now the second pictures come back and go, they use the word tumor in the description. I'm a hypochondriac.
Were these CT scans?
Huh?
CT or MRI?
Yeah, the MRI. No, the CT scan, the second CT scan with contrast came back, and it said, there's something behind the hematoma, and we know it's a tumor. It says right there.
It's not a tumor.
Yeah, and I'm like, and now I haven't seen the doctor yet. I'm just getting these reports, right?
Yeah, right.
So now, on the bottom of the report, we need MRI. So now they shove the fat guy in the largest MRI machine in North America, apparently, and do the pictures again with contrast. So now I've got like 7 pictures of this thing. And it comes back and says they're cysts.
Well, that's no big deal.
Right, exactly.
As
a hypochondriac, I think cysts become tumors.
I have cysts on my ovaries.
On your ovaries?
Yeah, my ovaries. No, on my kidneys. I have them as well.
Really?
I have cystic kidneys. Yeah.
Another thing we have in common.
Yeah, well, they're nothing.
So, but I didn't know that because I'm a hypochondriac. So I looked them up, and it says 20% of all cysts are not a problem. 80% of them are a huge problem. And apparently I read the wrong thing.
That's not what I heard, but
exactly. So now I'm at the doctor, who's not Mr. Funny, and he's like, you're okay. You still have the hematoma, and it's slowly healing. I go, yeah, a year now, and I'm back on those. And he goes, the Xarelto, it's just going to take forever. And I said, but that's not a problem for you. And he goes, no, because you have no pain, no symptom.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, fine. What about those cysts? And he goes, they're nothing. I go, well, will more grow? Or, am I going to have a field of cysts in my kidney? He goes, probably not. And he goes, it's just what it is. Can I stick my finger in your butt? And, and then I left.
Well, cysts in your kidney is supposedly not a problem. At least that's what I've been told.
No, you're right.
That they're cysts, okay?
And he says, come back in a few years. We'll see how you are.
Well,
so I was like, well, I never had a doctor say come back in a few years. Wow. I can actually do that.
Well, he got enough money out of you this time. Between all the tests.
Well, no, I think he was very happy that he saw my Medicare card.
Oh, okay.
No. So he could take that money.
Yeah, well, here's the thing with me. Here's my problem. I don't like going to the doctor because it costs me more money than it costs most people, because I take a lift down there, and today the lift cost me $35 going down there. Going down there, not coming back. And so you have to add that to your dental bill. You can't put that on the insurance, but it should be part of it.
I took an Uber in the city, and I couldn't fit in the back of it. I had to lay sideways.
Well, you haven't gotten that huge, have you?
No, there's just no room in the back of that stupid Tesla that I had climbed in. Back seats in a Tesla? Crap. I mean, I don't weigh 800 pounds. I weigh 325.
Okay.
Or 215 if you're Donald Trump.
It's 100 pounds more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I think I maybe weigh a little more than you.
You could live a couple of months on me, up on Donner Party.
If we were the Donner Party, yeah, you'd feed the whole party for a week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. The doc thought I was fine. Like I said, the guy had no humor whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm saying things like, "Is that your wedding ring?" I'm getting nothing.
Here's what happened. My bane in life has been the fact that every time I go to a urologist, they take a blood test.
Right.
And when they take a blood test, they find blood in my urine, traces of blood in my urine.
Right. Which is very common.
But they go apoplectic.
Oh, yeah.
This one doctor had me do a cystoscopy to make sure it wasn't bladder cancer. I mean, this guy was a guy who always padded the bill. I finally found myself a great urologist. I love the urologist.
I did too. Mine moved away. He's over by you now.
And mine saved my life. I mean, I had this prostate cancer, and he detected it, and he got me to the right doctor. He got me to Rudy Giuliani's
nice
doctor, the one who did the seeds on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he did the seeds on me. So, Giuliani and I are seed partners.
You have the same garden.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, did you do the thing where they shoot the giant needles in you?
What do you mean shoot the giant needles in you?
Where you have a biopsy? Where they stick what looks like a giant cucumber in your ass, and then this thing fires 15 needles up inside your prostate.
What he did was the seeds, which this was a test. This was before. No, I never had anything like that. No.
Oh yeah,
all I had was what did he do? He did the what test did he do on me? Where everybody told me how much it was going to hurt, and it didn't hurt at all. Biopsy. Oh yes,
biopsy
okay, that's what you're talking about. You're talking about a
biopsy.
biopsy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it didn't hurt at all.
It just was
in fact,
weird. Though,
all it sounded like to me was a staple gun.
Yeah, like a pellet gun going off.
But it didn't hurt, did it?
No.
Some people say, "Oh my God, I had a biopsy, a prostate biopsy.
No,
it's painful and it's."
How high were you when did they give you meds?
I wasn't high at all.
Oh, dude, they gave me like crazy stuff.
No, they didn't give me anything.
I'm like, just shoot it again, shoot it again. And he goes, "How you doing?" I go, "Shoot it again."
I expected when it was over with. I said, "It's over." He said, "Yeah." I said, "I expected pain. I expected discomfort."
I expected it to take an hour.
Nothing.
No, it was fast.
Nothing. But it was that in which they found the prostate cancer. It was a very, very slow growing, not a major one, but enough that you got to take care of it. So I had the what do you call it, the radiation, and then on another occasion he put the seeds in me, and now of course the prostate doesn't respond to anything, including Kim Kardashian.
Right?
So,
exactly.
So whatever.
That was me. They did that thing, like they did to you, and then he goes, "Well, this doesn't work every time." And I'm like, "Why are you telling me this now after you've already billed this? Why don't?" He goes, "Well, the real way to do it is to do a DNA test on the samples that we took out of you." And I'm like, "Okay." Well, it took him a year to do that, and he goes, "Dude, you will never have a problem. You do not have the DNA that will cause that to happen."
Yeah.
So that's
that's what I had was very minor, really.
Yeah.
And at my age, it's even more minor. When you get it at my age, they go, "Well, this isn't going to be serious."
No.
In fact, I say to every man out there who's listening to me, if you live long enough, you will get prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a given.
In your lifetime, it's going to happen. Now, when you go to the urologist, do you notice something weird in the waiting room?
Old people?
No, yeah, there's definitely old people. They're all staring at the ground. Nobody will make eye contact in there.
Really? I didn't notice that. I just noticed the age.
Yeah, no, everybody's old, but they're all looking at the ground. And I went to the receptionist. I go, "I hate coming here, but look out there, those people." She goes, "What, the patients?" I go, "Look at where they're looking."
What was the ratio of men to women?
Oh, there's only like maybe, well, the other day there was like no women, but usually one maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they seem to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Their plumbing is much better than ours, apparently.
Yeah, well, I finally found a really good urologist, really nice guy, and he's a good urologist. I mean, he saved my life. That's how good he is.
Yeah.
And I really like him. I didn't think I'd ever say that about a urologist because, in fact, I think he said to me, when I said I've had bad luck with urologists, he said, well, it's a weird profession. And everybody thinks, it says urologists are the weirdest of all the...
yeah.
So...
I fully believe that. Mine, like I said, he moved to New York, so I don't have my guy anymore. I have this new guy who's, the straight guy from hell. So it's like, oh, dude, nothing is funny to you. You hate this. It's just part of the job, blah, blah, blah. Come on.
Yeah.
But you're sticking your hand in people's asses every day.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this because this is another one of our discussions
on healthcare for old folks.
Old folks and how it goes. Wow.
It's
really
stop it. Maybe next time I can just get out the old CAT scans and we can,
we can compare them.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can't do an MRI. If they ever have to do an MRI on me, they'll literally they'd have to kill me first.
Well, you can't get your whole body in there?
No, I can't. I have just
it's paranoia.
Horrible.
Scary in there.
Claustrophobia.
Yeah. No,
and
they get me really, really.
They do here in New York. I don't know if they have it in Podunk where you are, but they do have open MRIs where you just kind of sit in.
Yeah, but you sit in it and it does it, right?
Yeah, they say it's not as accurate, but they will do it if you request.
Yeah, I can't fit in the chair.
You can't fit
in for like Billy. No, he's like Billy Barty fits in that chair, dude. You're probably at the maximum that'll fit in the chair to do that.
I weigh about 225, maybe. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just looked at me and laughed. I'm like, I go, well, why don't we try it? And they go, yeah, well, right. Let me get my camera.
Well, those MRIs are built for fat people.
No, they're not. Only they have multiple MRIs. There's one MRI in northern Nevada.
Yeah,
will fit me. I mean, because once you get in there, you got to have
making everybody think that you're like
800
huge,
pounds.
800 pounds, and you're not. You're 325.
No,
that's
not,
fat, but it's not.
I am definitely large, but I'm not that large. I'm not,
Have you ever tried
like a walrus?
Have you ever tried going on a diet? I guess you haven't. Knowing you wouldn't do it.
I don't. I don't eat beef. I don't eat beef. I had a salad the other day. I walked every day. I walked 3 miles. I never lost a pound.
Really?
I took my bike out and walked and ran with that thing. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know if I can walk 3 miles now.
Now I can't. I can't walk 3 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just my knee, my back.
Folks, this is a show today about just getting older, and it ain't for sissies.
Yeah, we could do this again because there are many other illnesses we can talk about.
I tell my audience, think of me as the Sacagawea of aging. Leading the Lewis and Clark party into aging and looking out ahead and saying, we're going that way. By the way, was that racist?
I'm not sure.
We going that way.
You didn't call yourself Sacagawea, did you?
Yeah, because I don't want to diss the American Indian because I think that Native Americans, basically because I respect them highly. I think they got the biggest rawest deal of anybody in this country, and I'm including black people.
And who doesn't like Indian
black people got kidnapped and brought here. That was their thing.
Right.
The Indians, the Native Americans, were already here, and we stole it all from them.
Yeah, they call themselves human beings, not Indians. That was, who
they
stopped
own
in for
the land. They own the land.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what That's what I say when people start taking things away. I go, you aren't the first people here.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not. You were not. You know,
I think
you
they got
showed
the
up.
rawest deal of anything.
You're an immigrant. You know, we're all immigrants.
Anyway, that's Chuck Farnham, ladies and gentlemen. We've run out of time here, but hopefully we'll see you very, very soon.
I hope so too.
Ladies
Thanks,
and gentlemen, Mr. Farnham.
Now in its 9th year, this is GabNet, the great American broadcast network. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Okay, there he was. There's Chuck Farnham, our old friend Chuck. We love Chuck. We love all the people that take time out to be with us in these little interview segments that we do. Let me bring my head down just a tad. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Anyway, hello everybody. How are you? Oh boy. Today was a day for me, boy. I went to the dentist. And I just realized I'm going to have to wind up spending a fortune. Okay? Yeah, I'll talk about that when we talk to our people. And also, I'm having trouble talking tonight because whenever they go to clean your teeth, they never do it without damaging all the tongue and the skin. There's that suction thing. You know the suction thing I'm talking about? They put in your mouth. They think that's a good... I want the spit sink back, okay? All right, let's just bring these people on. Well, we got 3 people to start out with, so that's a beginning. There's Kevin, and there's Charlie Wallace, and there's Brian Neary, so that's a good start, wouldn't you all say, huh? You know? Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing there, Brian? And how are you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing okay.
And how are you doing, Kevin?
I don't have a toe tag on, so that's good.
Okay, all right. That's a beginning, you know.
So who's going to win the game this weekend, guys?
Oh,
you're just trying to make trouble.
Stirring it up, are you?
I just like you both take out each quarterback, couple receivers.
Oh, that's basketball, right?
Yeah, exactly. with the little white ball. Yeah.
Yeah, that basketball. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Or is it golf?
These two are at war right now, so.
Who are at
We're frenemies.
Wait a
We're
minute.
frenemies.
Who are at war? Charlie and
the
Kevin?
Cowboys are playing the 49ers Sunday night.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the Eagles are going to pick up the carnage.
Yeah.
We'll take on left.
Brian's waiting for whoever's laying on the ground.
What I better do is
I've had this kick about going by myself, getting the ticket, going somewhere. So I thought about driving down. First, I thought about driving down to LA to watch the Eagles play. Then I looked at the airfare, and actually I could get a flight from San Jose to LAX, 7 in the morning. I get there like around 9. I could Uber to the stadium, watch the game, after take a 7 p.m. flight back home, all in one day. It'd be nice.
If nothing gets delayed.
This is what day?
Sunday, but I'm not going to do it. But Sunday.
But you're not going to do it? I thought you just said you were going to do it.
I was thinking about doing it, but...
It's a great stadium to see a game. I'd love to go, but I've heard it's just awesome.
Which stadium is that?
SoFi?
Yeah, in LA, SoFi Stadium, yeah.
SoFi.
I wish they'd done Levi's like that.
Oh, wait a minute. SoFi is who?
They're the
LA
Chargers
Rams,
and the Rams and Chargers. They share it.
Yeah, but I mean, SoFi is the name of some company, right?
Yeah, it's an investment.
Yeah. They sell like Cowboys is AT&T Stadium. I mean, so they get hundreds of millions of dollars to put their name.
Well, can we get enough money together and name something the GabNet Stadium?
I think there's a playground somewhere.
I'll put in $5.
Okay, well, that's a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were not going out over the air a minute ago when I first got on. Did you change that, Alex?
What do you mean I was not going out over the air?
Well, I was watching GabNet, and normally you come up there first.
Yeah, it's there.
That's there.
It's on YouTube. I watched.
Never mind then.
Yeah, no, I about the first minute I had my face on. That was it.
Oh yeah.
So don't tell me I wasn't on. We were on. I just didn't.
Well, I don't know. It didn't look on.
What is it not on till I see your faces on the air?
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
I heard you say hi, Charlie. He wasn't on. I heard you say hi to Kevin, and he was. His face was just you were talking.
Yeah.
Internet lag.
And your point is?
Yeah, you got it.
You got to fix it.
You guys are going to have to talk for me tonight because this cleaning woman, the woman who cleaned my teeth.
Yeah. They always tear your gums up when
they tore my tongue to shreds over on the side here. And then they got that suction thing, and it like almost sucked the side of my mouth off. You know, and come on, what was wrong with a spit sink?
Yeah.
You know?
With the water swirling around in it.
I love that. You could have fun with it. You could do art pieces with it. You know.
Make a little patterns.
Oh, no, we've modernized. Now we stick a hose in your mouth and let it suck out the roof of your mouth. You know.
The thing that I hate, they used to do the hand scraping, and then the machine would put the stuff on and clean your teeth and stuff. Now they use an ultrasonic cleaner, and I can't get the damn dentist to turn it down, and it hurts.
Yeah. Oh no.
Pain is part of their job.
Yeah, no.
Biden still uses a jackhammer.
Let's see here. Here are some people who are trying to get on. Perel,
Uh-oh.
Jason, Charlie, and Tucker.
Charlie's already here.
Charlie sounds bogus.
Maybe it's Tucker Carlson. Let him on.
Yeah, I got news for you, Charlie. You can go away. Charlie's already here. We know it's not
Jason
you.
might be Jason from back then. Maybe.
Tucker Carlson.
I don't know.
This was Jason N. Juarez.
I doubt it.
Oh no, that's
He was always owner. Jason was always owner.
Oh, here's a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Hey, Tom Brady wants to get on right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Talk about football. See, he's all excited.
Yeah.
You know what? So whoever's trying to hack into this popped up the show, and they heard us talking about sports, so they think this is sports.
Yeah.
Mike Ditka died today, didn't he?
Yeah, I saw that.
No, was it? Dick
Yeah.
Butkus.
Yep.
No.
Big
Dick
Dick-
too?
Dick Butkus.
I'm not a sports fan. I don't know, somebody like that.
Dick
Butkus.
Butkus died.
Butkus.
Not Mike
Oh,
Dick.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a
Oh,
second.
well,
I
yeah.
accidentally put somebody on my
No.
on there.
Tucker Carlson is not coming up.
Yeah, I don't want this person here. Let's get rid of him. Let's see here. Oh, let me see. Put in waiting room. No, remove. Just remove. That's what I wanted to do, but apparently it didn't remove him. Okay, there goes Tucker. All right, back to you guys. Oh, Charlie, don't try again. Brandon Curlington.
Oh, Brandon.
Oh,
Right. Let's see. Remove. Remove. Okay. There we go. Just guys, don't try. Don't.
I wonder
try.
if Bob will call the show tonight.
Huh?
You know Bob. Yeah, Bob. Maybe Bob's going to
How
call.
about Bubbles? Maybe Bubbles will call the show tonight.
Yeah.
What about Bob?
Yeah. Let's see here. Remove. Yeah. So anyway.
Am I real?
So anyway,
Kevin, are you going to the game?
yeah.
You don't want to hear about my tooth?
No, not really.
Because this thing's going to cost me about $5,000. I have a loose tooth, which is
coming. Is that coming out of our $5,000? Is that coming out of our $5,000?
It's coming out of your $5,000. Yes. How did you know?
Or start a GoFundMe page for Alex's tooth to be replaced.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. They're going to have to. Let's see here. It turns out it's a abscess, which is doesn't hurt me, but it's an abscess, and so they're going to pull it, and then they're going to immediately, if the bone's okay, they're immediately going to implant, just on the same visit, and then I wait 3 months, and then they put in everything, you know.
If an abscess, you think they'd want to give you an antibiotic for a while?
No. It apparently it isn't the same kind of abscess. I don't.
Yeah,
you know.
different.
So, but I mean, I love going. I went to her today, and she said to me, she says, "I'll be back in a moment after the woman's cleaned my teeth. I'll take a look at your mouth, and don't worry, I'm not going to cost you a lot of money." And I said, "I'm sure you'll cost me just enough to pay for that yacht." And she kind of gave me a look like, they have no sense of humor about their profession.
My dentist is pretty good. I had her on April Fool's Day, and so I put the vampire teeth in my mouth, and she came into me, and then she asked to open the mouth, and I opened my mouth, and I had the vampire teeth. So she laughed.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. But I mean, they're going to do all this work on my teeth, and I'm going to pay like $5-6 grand to get it done, and then I'll die. I mean, I'd rather just live with the abscess, But then again, I could live to be 100, and then I would have an abscess too. So I mean, what the hell? It's only money.
That's right. You can't take it with you.
Have you heard that saying? It's only money.
Right.
Yeah, but I could leave it to you, Alan.
Oh well, forget the tooth. Get the tooth. I have enough money.
Yeah.
I could take a hell of a cruise for $5,000, man.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Around Texas, huh?
I don't know. So then they said, and you have some pockets in your gums. You have your deep pockets in your gums, and I go, come on, we're going to fix that. Are we really going to fix that? I
They
mean,
need a deep cleaning now.
They bring me back for another cleaning. That's their idea of a deep cleaning.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
This dentist saw you coming.
No,
This guy's got a lot of money. We heard him talk about it on the show. Let's get some of it.
No, that's not it. It's just that nothing's cheap anymore.
Nope.
And I'm amazed at what things are costing now. Did you hear that they're even going to raise the online TV services even more than they've already raised them?
Yeah, I already saw they're gonna raise Netflix. Yeah.
It's going up. They haven't said how much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just did that.
Well, I think everybody in America should just drop them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the SAG-AFTRA can go on strike, and the Writers Guild can go on strike, and the UAW can go on strike, and now Kaiser can go on strike, I think, it's just my opinion, we could go on strike too.
We could, and if it goes bad, you can blame it on Trump.
Well, yeah, when he's president, Hey, listen, I got this deal,
He's running for Speaker of the House.
Bill Maher was talking. No, he's not. Bill Maher. It's been suggested by idiots. Okay.
Yep.
Bill Maher was talking about. He was talking with James Carville, and James Carville said he doesn't think that Biden should run. He said, "Here's the problem. The problem is that Biden is old. So is Trump,
Wow.
but not as old. So in comparison, in a debate, Trump will look younger. So what the Democratic Party has to do is run a younger candidate. And they can walk. He said you could put anybody in there from the Democratic Party who's younger and he'd win.
Yep.
Good answer.
Yeah. And I tend to agree with that.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Pete Buttigieg today. Run him.
That's what I say all along. Buttigieg would be a great one. He got no baggage.
No baggage. Well, he's gay.
Yeah, that's what's killing him. But who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, really, who cares?
But I don't think people would hold that against him. They didn't hold being black against Obama. But that now you probably disagree with what I'm saying, right, Charlie?
Why would I disagree with you?
Because last time I brought up the thing about Biden's age and that he probably shouldn't run, you were kind of against that.
Oh, I disagree with you about that. I mean, I don't care how old he is. Can he do the job? Considering what he's been facing, he's done a pretty
and that's great. Job. You don't. okay? But the public does.
I know that's
You know,
because the
and
public
that's
is idiots.
and do we want Trump as president again?
No.
You know. By the way,
Yeah,
did you hear the latest that he supposedly told an Australian businessman top secrets? You know.
Anybody else does that, the MAGA people want to nail him to the wall.
Yes,
If Trump does
absolutely.
it, no problem.
No problem. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that when I heard that, I went, "Geez, Almighty! You know what? Is there anything else he can do that's terrible? You know?"
No. Become president.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
It works.
horrible. It's terrible. It's really terrible. But I mean, I just think that you know, it's just that. In fact, I saw a video tonight of Biden 2 years ago, and he looked more spry than he does now, considerably.
Yes.
You know, and somebody said that on his worst day, Trump doesn't look old. He looks fat. He looks obnoxious. He looks anything else you want to say, but he doesn't look old, you know?
I think he looks old trying
I
to
think
walk
so,
down
too.
ramps.
I think he does.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He looks old trying to take a glass of water because he has to use two hands to do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Really?
You're right, yeah. But still, you got to compare that next to Biden. You know, we would just have a walk in the park if we just run somebody like Gavin Newsom or Pete Buttigieg or somebody who's just younger.
Mm-hmm.
Trump wouldn't have a chance.
Trump thinks he's running against Obama. He said that multiple times.
Yeah.
What do you mean he thinks he's running against Obama?
He said, I'm going to beat Obama just like I did in 2016. I mean, he said that. And you think Biden's the one that's got mental problems?
Yeah, he's just as bad as. I don't see why there's any. I don't see any difference myself.
Yeah. I think Trump is a lot older and less competent than Biden as far as his mental
Cognizance, yeah, I agree with that. He's no more cognizance than Biden. I would say Biden's got a little bit more because he's at least more sensible.
Yeah.
Trump's just out of his freaking mind. That's all.
Yeah.
I think Trump's inner body is gonna fail before Biden.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's possible, but you know, it's all optics. Okay, let's be honest. It's all optics, and that's the problem. Yes, Biden could get up in the morning, go to the Oval Office, do all the business that has to be done, clear of thought, clear of mind. But when it comes to looking like that, we live in a very, very, optical age.
Joe just looks a little more arthritic right now. I mean, he looks a little more stiff. That's all.
Yeah.
And to me, he looks like, I noticed it tonight, even when I was watching him on TV. I said to my wife, I said, he just looks more robotic.
Well, the problem I have with
arms don't move. He kind of just stiff stands up there, but that's the only thing that makes him look bad.
Well, the only thing that I see wrong with Biden is that, do you remember the two old guys up in the balcony on the Muppet Show?
Yeah, I used to love those guys.
He looks like one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you say? I don't know. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I look. Let's be honest about it. Ruth Bader Ginsburg didn't do us any favors.
No.
You know.
You say that, but if she had retired, McConnell just would have held that seat open.
Well, but
he never would have let them vote on that anyway.
Obama asked her to do it early in his term, so we would have had a lot of time to get over McConnell and his hissy fits. So that's the problem there.
I don't know. McConnell promised that if Hillary won, they'd never confirm a Supreme Court justice for all 4 years.
Oh, what a
McConnell's an asshole.
You know?
I can't believe that people keep voting for him when he just sits on his hand and won't do his job.
Well, McConnell is getting to look like the other guy in the balcony on the Muppet Show. You know, I mean, it's McConnell is what did Bill Maher call it the other night? McConnell,
the circle
McConnell. Every he's good until he buffers. And then they ran, the circle.
He sits there buffering,
yeah, until he buffers.
Yeah, that's good.
But I mean, it's just not. And all America doesn't feel they want to see either of these people run.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the Republicans who don't have any other choice. Do they or don't they? But how much?
According to the base, nobody that won't vote for anybody but Trump.
And how much longer are we going to have to put up with Trump and his antics? This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I think he's going to wind up in jail before he ever gets to run. To be honest with you, he keeps mouthing off. Like my friend the judge. Okay, I know that guy. He's tough. He's not mean. He's not horrible. He's not a Democrat who says, "Oh, I'm going to go after Republicans." He's none of that. He's a very good, solid judge who, when somebody comes after him, doesn't put up with it. Just doesn't put up with it. And I told you last night what happened in my case, and he literally put it in the decision. Here's what these people did to me. And I just wanted you to know, for transparency, he's a very good judge. He's a very decent, nice guy. And I see him throwing Donald Trump in prison, in jail, if he mouths off anymore. It's not beyond that judge. And I think maybe Trump would like to wind up in jail. Because then he can be, he can be like Hitler writing Mein Kampf,
He can watch TV all day.
He can watch TV all day, right. Watch MSNBC if he wants to see himself a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that would be horrible for him, getting stuck on just MSNBC.
Oh, no, he would like MSNBC because they talk about him more than Fox does.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it's end-to-end Trump. Trump did this, Trump did that, Trump's doing this today. All day. And they didn't learn in 2016 that they handed Trump the election by doing that? Don't people understand the more that happens to Trump and the more that people say bad about him, the higher his approval rating goes? Figure that one out. But anyway. And the Republicans are a crap show. There's no question about it. I mean, this whole thing with the Speaker of the House.
Yeah. They don't care about the country.
They knew. I mean, everybody knew that was going to happen.
Everybody knew that was going to happen, but the fact is, don't they care about the country? Don't they care about getting the business of the country done?
Yeah.
Does it really matter who's hammering a gavel?
They don't. No.
So how would it hurt to keep McCarthy in there?
Yeah.
But it's just because what's his name, the baby dater? What's his name?
Matt Gaetz.
Matt Gaetz felt that. Okay, this says Tony. Do you think it's Tony?
No.
Let me just put my face up here.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm sure.
Just ended, so it might be Tony.
I'm sure it probably is Tony, but let's see here if it is Tony. Okay.
Right, we could see his face scream and then hang up on him.
Hey, Tony, are you there, Tony? Oh, there he is.
Oh, it is Tony.
Yep, there is Tony. Right. Hi, Tony.
He got a haircut.
I got a buzz cut, yeah. It's getting too crazy.
Why'd you get that crazy a haircut?
Well, I kind of like it short. It was getting too curly in the back, so.
Yeah.
You didn't actually
like
pay
when I
for
got my
that,
hair
did
short,
you?
too.
Yeah. Are you still wearing braces?
Well, no, I took them off. Well, I paid them about 2 years ago. I was listening to your
Because-
cleaning,
because
Alex. I
your
went for
teeth-
my cleaning last week.
Your teeth kind of look straighter, much straighter than they used to be.
Oh, yeah, better than what they were. I'll never forget when I first met Checky. He says, "Oh my God."
Well, Shecky told me, he says, I'm going to get
Yeah.
this guy to go out and get his
He
teeth
got me to
fixed.
get him. He pushed me to get him. I got him.
Oh, I got to tell you, I have a video of him. I mean, he had no one tooth that went in the same direction.
No, I didn't. It was like he went that way, the other one went this way. Alex, I went for my cleaning a week ago. I hate that. I
I don't hate it. Actually, the woman I had today was pretty good, except afterwards when you leave, you find out how much she hacked your mouth up. You know?
I heard you say $5,000. I was like, oh man, don't you have insurance? Don't they pick it up?
Oh, I have some insurance. I mean,
Okay.
look, the insurance, dental insurance is $1,500 a year.
Wow.
Okay,
So it's okay.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so consequently, you know, so it's going to take care of $1,500 out of the $5,000 it's going to cost me.
yeah.
You know, I'm still going to have to pay the other $3,500 for crying.
You know what they told me? You can pay in installments. All right, no interest. That's what I'm going to do.
Hey, you know
I
what?
said,
You know
yeah.
what's interesting about installments? When you aren't working, installments don't really matter.
That is true. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah,
You know, because it's still money that's going away.
it's still going. Yeah, I was going to pay him. I told Checky, I'll pay him with a comic book.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
Pay them in comic books. They probably don't realize that they're probably worth more
Yeah.
than they think they are.
The lady always asks me when she's cleaning out, so how is it going? I said, it's going all right. I don't want to say too much, maybe they'll jack my price up. I said,
Well, I
The lady
Got to
showed
put
up with
the
an
panel
axe.
back up on YouTube.
I got a little cavity, Alex. That's it. Really, really small. That was all. So that's not bad.
$300.
you know,
Well, I got covered, so
Well,
I think
I
that probably
have-
cost me like $50.
I have a loose tooth. It's abscess that they're going to have to pull, and then they're going to have to put a what do you call it in there? Implant. Implant.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Alex, you haven't switched back to the group on YouTube.
Oh, I haven't. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I
Okay.
did. I thought I did. I'm sorry, everybody.
Somebody
Yeah,
tried to
you're-
tell you
you're-
that earlier.
People are missing out on our time here.
It doesn't matter. This is usually.
They want to see Tony's haircut.
It's
Yeah.
all on the floor stuff.
Well, I was so.
Alex, $20 for the haircut too. It went up. It used to be 17.
Oh, what?
$20 and then $3.
For that?
Oh, $20. I think
I was
it's
only
40.
about
Well,
10
come-
minutes.
come
I
down.
thought
Last
said
haircut
40.
I paid
Come
for
da-
was $40.
Come down to Harlem.
Really? Oh my God.
Come down to
I couldn't
Harlem.
get it for $20.
Wait a minute. Come down to Harlem. $12.
Yeah, but that's your haircut.
And actually,
The Alex
Marjorie
haircut.
does this now.
He's done.
Yeah, Marjorie actually does this for me.
Mhm.
Well, Alex can comb his hair with a wash rag, so
Yeah. That's very funny. Let's see your hair. Let's see your
not
hair.
much. I'm
Right,
catching up
right,
with you.
right. Well,
Here's my brother. Yeah, his little
Yeah, I'm
grandson.
catching up with you.
I'll have to go on to Amazon and send you some wash rags.
Okay, cool.
Just because I'm awake doesn't mean what?
Charlie.
I'm ready to do
Oh, it
things.
doesn't mean I'm ready to do things.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. But anyway, so you know, but I mean, the price of everything, and there's just, I think America should go on strike against all these services.
would.
Here's the thing you can do:
I'm going to tell you something, Alex. When you're
only
done.
subscribe to one at a time.
I canceled a whole bunch now.
Huh? Yeah. What you do is you
on Amazon.
cancel them all. Then you say, okay, where is there a show I want to watch?
I kept Peacock and Amazon. I wasn't watching everything. I
You
didn't-
kept you kept Peacock. Why did you keep?
You know why? I know
Peacock?
that's what my brother said too. I like that show, Alex. She's like a detective. It's like Murder She Wrote, but different, where they tell the story. What the
Well, I
hell is
already
the name?
saw all those episodes.
Poker Face.
Yeah,
Did you
I saw
Oh,
every one of
Poker
those.
Face.
Once I finish it, then I'm going to cancel it. I figured.
well, let me put it this way. This is how I don't
Did you like
subscribe
it?
to things. What?
Did you like
oh,
it?
Yeah, I
or-
thought it was terrific.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that, so I got
I
it.
didn't subscribe to Peacock to see it, but
Oh, you got it the other way. Once I'm done over the
Whoa.
weekend, I told brother this is going
hey,
bye
listen,
bye.
I'm telling everybody, if you want to, go out there and get these things any way you can without paying for them, because these guys are starting to rob us blind. All right?
Why can't NBC put that on regular TV, Alex? We gotta
They
pay
should
for it.
learn. They should learn what I think in the early years, a lot of software companies learned that if you sell something at a cheap enough price, people won't buy fake copies of it.
Yeah.
Because they'll want the real thing. But if you don't, they'll just go out and go online and get a bootleg copy of it because it costs too much to do it. And they learned that several years ago. And what's going to happen with these guys? Okay, go ahead, raise them the prices as high as you want to go. People are going to start stealing your programs, and how can you blame them? You know, this.
I don't know what any of those cost. I have free Peacock with my AT&T phone service. I have free Netflix with my Comcast internet.
That's the
I
part.
canceled Netflix for a couple of months.
So I don't know what they cost.
Yeah, but I have Hulu, and as part of my Hulu thing, I also get Disney stuff for free. Okay, and then through AT&T, I get Max, which, believe me, is no great winner.
Yeah,
Okay.
because now it's like HBO and Max together. I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, what the hell's going on?
What it's HBO and Max together. It's kind of like what if you go out to dinner and you have a steak as a side. Would you like a side with that? Yeah. How about licorice?
I was a little confused.
You know, that's Max. It's licorice and steak. It's like HBO programs and who's that guy that goes around eating all the hot food and everything? You know, I'm trying to remember his name now. But there are a lot of all those just horrible Discovery shows. You know, and
Celebrity Chef.
they don't belong. They don't belong on the same. Guy Fieri. It's like Guy Fieri and Succession. What? It's like licorice and steak. You know, and I just don't understand why they keep doing that. You know, why they thought that was a good idea. HBO.
Boy, is he a homophobe. Woo.
Who?
Guy Fieri.
How's he a homophobe?
He is.
How is he a homophobe?
A couple of years ago, his Ferrari or something was stolen out of the Ferrari dealership, and he says, it's probably those gays that hang out around here. He says, I wish they would kick them all out of San Francisco. I went,
Really?
a lot of them are probably paying for your food,
What kind of guy who does something that plays to the public makes a statement like that publicly? That's wrong.
And he was being interviewed a few years ago, and he had his son, I think his name is Hunter. And he's this young man who's like probably 19, 20 years old. And somebody in the crowd said, your son's really growing up and looking good. He's been on some of your shows and stuff. And he says, you're a guy and you're commenting on my son. What are you, gay?
Really? Did he do
Commercial
that?
time.
Did
Yeah,
Gay Fieri say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I won't go to his restaurants anymore.
Does he have restaurants?
I ate at one. I don't know, a guy's something or rather kitchen in Las Vegas once. It was okay, way overpriced. But what brought me up that is you get a steak, and then if you want a baked potato, it's $20.
Oh,
If you want asparagus, it's another 15 for 4 spears.
Well, do you get to go in ahead of time and get an estimate?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
Bring your own potato.
Bring your own potato. That's cute.
Well, anyway, it's just a bad combination, and I mean, Discovery shows always sucked. Okay, they were always the low end of the feeding pool, you know, of the swamp, and it just isn't right. I'll tell you, and I've said this before, and their prices are going to go up too. Apple TV is the best thing out there right now.
My brother likes
That
to do
is the quality that HBO used to have.
They do have good programming when it's up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but now that you said that, they're going to jack the prices up.
I think they're going to jack it. Yeah.
What are you paying for it?
I'm paying $6.99 a month.
Oh, that's not bad.
But it's pretty good. I mean, it's great. I mean, some of the programs that we find, I said to Marjorie, I said, look at Apple TV. We think it's, you know, like third run, whatever. How many of these shows have we binged? And she said, just about all of them. You know, they're that good. So, you know, that would be my suggestion. But here's the thing to do. Get rid of everything, okay?
That's what I'm trying to do. Cut back.
And then pick one of them you want to watch something on. And then subscribe to Netflix for a month and binge watch everything that you want. And then get rid of Netflix and then go over
I have
to
Amazon Prime. I send stuff to everybody. So I watch it. You know, 22,000 movies online. Yeah, but 21,000 of them cost you $5 or $6 to watch.
Well, no, but Amazon Prime is a different kind of situation. There, you get that just for subscribing to Amazon Prime, which gives you, you know, free delivery.
That's right.
You know, and that's why you subscribe to it. And this is kind of a bonus.
Yeah, I save a bundle because I don't pay delivery charges. I order stuff every week.
And occasionally there's some good shows on there. I like this new thing, the new show they've got. I can't try to remember what it is, V University or something. I don't know. But anyway, I like it. You know,
They even do that for music because they have some music source, different kind of music groups that send out, you know, a lot of different kind of music and stuff like that. Sometimes we'll go on there and just subscribe just the 30-day, just download a whole bunch of stuff and then cut it and wait till like 6 months and do that again. A couple of my friends do that.
Exactly. But I mean, that's what we all got to do. We have to find out a way to fight this, and I think there should be a national movement. Go on strike against these guys. Why? You know, they're going to keep charging you more and more and more. And in the beginning, I guess I subscribed to most of them because they were so cheap.
Yep.
You know, what do you call it? I actually had to. I cut down on Netflix by, if you pay their $19.99 a month, you get 4K. If you don't get 4K. I defy you to tell the difference with your naked eye. You know, so go for you know. But I got to go for any of these things without commercials. You know. Because I can't stand to be watching a movie and then all of a sudden here comes, you know, a commercial. It just drives me batty. So, and I haven't found a way to get around those. So, you know, that's impossible. But anyway, you know, but I've got Paramount Plus and I've got what else do I have? Well, I have Disney, and I have ESPN Plus because of the Disney, and I have Hulu. But they just raised their price on me $7. I have their get all the TV stations and so on with theirs. Okay. But the bonus is I get Disney, you know. So there's that. And what else do I get? That's about it, I think. Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus. Apple Plus. That's about it. Yeah. And I don't take Peacock. I'm sorry.
I'm going to cancel.
I tried it, and it's pathetic. It's really
I was watching on Saturday Night Live. They had that too, so I was going back to different seasons.
They have a very good show on right now called The Continental.
Any good?
Yeah, I just said, didn't I say? No, I just told you it was good because it's terrible. No, it's
well. Then I can watch that. Then I'll keep it.
Yeah, I just started watching that. I love John Wick, so yeah.
I don't know the John Wick films, but I like this storyline on this thing. You know, it's very good. How does it relate to the John Wick world?
It just showed. I only started watching like the first 10 minutes, and then it got really graphic, and Adrian was there, so I said, "Time to switch this." They're like a strip club or something. But I think it's earlier. I think this is earlier in when the Continental first started coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but how does it relate to the John Wick movies?
Yeah, it's the same place. Well, the Continental Hotel. So it's just showing that earlier before John Wick, it got to be John Wick, I think.
The Continental Hotel, if I'm not mistaken, is here in New York. The set for it. And it is actually what was Delmonico's restaurant.
Yes.
And if you were to go over to the side, you would see the New York Stock Exchange. You know.
Yeah, I believe so.
So it's the same. It's the same place.
Yeah, I think they shared a picture of it years ago of that. Yeah, and that's what it was.
And it's only like 3 episodes. So it takes no time to download. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't say that. It takes no time to watch. But anyway, it's just I'm sorry. And Peacock, they're raising their prices too, aren't they? If they haven't already.
I think I'm paying $4.95.
Listen, if everything were $4.95, everybody would buy all of them.
Yeah.
There's a gas station that's really close here. It's like the closest gas station, and it's in like residential area, and it was Union 76, and they were always like 75 cents or almost $1 higher than the lowest place that I go to. And finally, after years and years, they just sold to some other generic company and some generic XS gas or something like that, and it's down now. It's the cheapest around here, and now they have a line, and it's like the other place when it was 76, no one would go there because the prices were so high.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, now these guys are making money, and I went over this.
I never understood that. Okay, that there were some gas stations that would charge, as you say, $1 more than another gas station, but they were always gas stations that were on the what could you call it, on the main street or whatever.
Right.
When I went to in San Francisco, if you go down Lombard Street, which is the street that goes to the Golden Gate Bridge, all those gas stations were at least 50 cents higher than any other gas station in San Francisco. And the reason was, hey, you're on your way to the Golden Gate Bridge. Hey, I better get gas before I go onto the bridge. And they'll stop there and buy gas. Because I couldn't figure out how these people could make money.
Yeah.
Made a lot of money on it.
Look at the airports. Drive around the airport and try and fill up on the way into the airport.
Yes.
We have 3 gas stations. We have 3 gas stations: an Arco, Valero, and a Chevron. The Arco is the cheapest. The Valero is 65 cents a gallon more from the Arco, and the Chevron is 95 cents more a gallon from the Arco.
So how do they make
But they have Techron in their
Yeah,
gas.
right. And people believe. I have friends of mine that believe in going to Chevron just for the Techron. How stupid.
My dad was a Chevron dealer, and people just would only put Chevron in their cars.
Well,
period.
some people
that do that in Shell. And
some
people do that
people-
with 76.
Some people have this whole thing
Brand.
about a product that they used all their lives.
It's right. It's like they only use Heinz ketchup.
Well, years ago, I would only go to Shell stations because I had a Shell card to begin with, and I just liked Shell, But after a while, I realized that there were cheaper gas stations around.
Yeah. My dad was a Chevron dealer. I used to find the cheapest gas I could find. I never got it from
Well, what's the cheapest gas you can buy now?
Oh, there's no rhyme or reason. I've gotten cheap gas from Chevron.
Costco has gas that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
You don't mind sitting in line 40
And
cars.
it doesn't matter. It depends on what distributor they're getting it from. It's all the distributor, because you can have a Chevron truck go into a distributor in downtown San Jose or on the edge of San Jose, and they can take it to a Chevron station. But then, most of the Chevrons go to a Chevron distributor, obviously, but there's certain distributors that will take it to any gas station.
Yeah.
And then it depends on what they buy it from the distributor, and then they take it to that gas station, then they have their markup. But it's nasty behind the scenes shit.
I got something today that I think was a bargain. Okay.
All right.
You know this bread?
Yeah.
No.
This,
You baked it yourself.
that's the big piece, right?
Yeah.
How much you think?
I would say
99
99 cents.
Come on, I got it for $3. I thought that was a deal.
$3?
Yeah.
You need to let your wife do the shopping.
Hell, I
Probably,
can
yeah,
get 2
but this one's
baguettes at
wrong.
Costco for
From this way to that
$1.50.
way.
Where'd you get it?
I don't know, in the regular shop
Oh,
place.
Oh, they said
Stop and
Jeff's
shop.
coming, raise prices.
yeah.
I don't know.
We just bought a sourdough at Safeway, fresh made, $1.29. Fills up that whole bag.
I wish I had enough listeners to this show that I could start a movement to like start, opting out of all these pay services. Unless you're getting them for free. If you got a way to get them for free, like you have what that you get free, Alan. What'd you say you were getting free?
Yeah, Netflix, Prime, and Peacock.
There are ways.
I haven't even watched Peacock.
You can jailbreak a Fire Stick and then go and get the Cody's and all that crap on the side. Get all your movies.
No, I'll get together with you. I just got a Roku stick.
You jailbreak them and then you go pirate all that stuff, and then you don't have to have all that.
Yeah. Well, people are going to start pirating a lot.
Oh yeah.
Rather than pay for that stuff, know, and they're asking for it.
Where there's a hacker, there's a way.
Well, no, just in the old days, as I say, with computer programs, people started hacking them, and they were trying to get $100 a piece for them, and that was 20 years ago.
That was the way we used to bootleg our albums and everything else.
Yeah, but when things get to be at a reasonable price, people are not going to go for the bootlegs. They like to have the actual.
They'd rather have the
copy.
good quality.
The good quality, and yeah. Hi there, Bree. How are you? Is he paying attention to me?
Muted, Bree. You're muted.
Hi, Alex. I'm just getting ready to go to.
He's in the buffet line.
Going to go to lunch now.
It's our new show, Lunch with Bree.
And Gordon Ramsay.
Where is that? Is that a Gordon Ramsay luncheon place or something?
Is that Gordon Ramsay steak in Las Vegas?
No, this is street pizza.
What pizza?
Thank you, pizza.
Street pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
One.
Yeah, you're getting a bad signal there.
I can switch in a minute.
Oh, okay.
For just a sec. Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, and if you had a lot of people listening, Jeff could give shopping tips
of where you can get $3 loaves of bread.
That's right.
Tomorrow. I think I get two baguettes at Costco for $1.50.
Yeah, something like that. $1.99, $1.50 for both baguettes.
Yeah.
And
if you could fly out to Malaysia, where Bree is, you could probably get a baguette almost for free.
Area, I could make you sausage and peppers tomorrow. It's on sale and Stop and Shop.
I don't like sausage and peppers.
And I have enough stomach problems, Tony.
I can't stand peppers.
I don't need your
I don't even like that.
Yeah, I don't like peppers at all.
No, okay.
Yeah, so forget that, Tony.
That's off the menu, okay.
It's off the menu.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy it for myself.
Yeah.
But, 2 for $5, can't go wrong.
2 for $5, can't go wrong.
Well, what was the mobster, Sam Giancana? He was supposedly making peppers and sausages when he was murdered. He was killed.
It was Sam Giancana. I think wasn't he killed coming out of a car?
No, in his house in Chicago. He came back. And
Giancana. Yeah. Oh, really?
And they some hitmen whacked him because the mafia thought he was going to talk or something. And he was supposedly making peppers and sausage in a fry pan. And
well, for an Italian mobster, isn't that the way to go?
Absolutely. That's right. And then the hitman can eat the sausage.
You take a photo
and brains.
I think the greatest cooking lesson that has ever been in movies is in The Godfather when he teaches him how to make spaghetti and meatballs and sausage.
Oh yeah, you put this.
First you put this in, you put that in, and you throw in the meatballs.
Clever.
And I know people have actually done that exact recipe.
Those are good meatballs. Jeff knows right where to get them.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe tomorrow I'll get some.
Well, I don't. Marjorie used to make pretty good meatballs, but she doesn't make anything anymore. She discovered a thing.
Okay. Yep.
What? Oh.
Thank you.
She
Thank
she now I forgot what I was going to say because of that interruption.
She doesn't cook things anymore.
She doesn't cook anymore. She discovered that there's a thing called Fresh Direct.
Oh, you're using the Fresh Direct?
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes we order out to Costco and we get prepared meals like the rigatoni and the, the macaroni and cheese and so
Macaroni and cheese looks good every time I go there.
It's good.
It's so
It's
big,
good.
though.
I suddenly decided tonight we can't afford to buy that stuff, and the
gotta
reason
get some of my sisters
is
to
that we ate like 1/3 of the portion. We're not going to eat the rest. It's
I can
going in the
relate.
garbage. So.
You're planning on eating it tomorrow, but you don't.
Right. We'll have it tomorrow. We'll eat leftovers tomorrow.
Yeah, leftover.
That's what you'll probably say to me tomorrow. Let's have leftovers. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, I'm trying to tell her I want to go on a diet, but I can't go on a diet as long as I'm ordering macaroni and cheese from Costco.
That's on my diet, Alex. I'm watching a movie, eating the mac and cheese, nuking it. Oh, this is so good. My brother's like he's eating again.
Yeah. Well, we don't nuke it. We actually cook it in the oven.
Oh yeah. When it's in the refrigerator, then if I want a little scoop of it when it's done, I'll nuke it if I'm watching like a movie, and then I'll put it in a little bowl.
I used to like to buy that frozen macaroni and cheese and just suck it like a popsicle.
Yeah. I was a sucker for
I don't think that was made with real cheese.
30 minutes.
Yeah. Do you guys go to Costco, Brian?
Yes.
So you can feed the whole family. Is your wife a cook? Does she cook?
I never went to Costco before until we had until I was in this situation. Yeah, because never had a reason to go to Costco, and then all of a sudden with 4 people, and then with the 5th, I go to Costco and get udon and all the ramen and all that stuff. So
the sale on 72 rolls of paper towel in one package. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you see the thing you can buy at Costco if you're just 2 people that is worth buying is the paper towels and the toilet tissue and so on, because I don't care if you go out and you buy 80 packs of toilet paper. Eventually, your wife is going to say to you, "I think we've run out of toilet paper." I don't know how long it's going to take, but eventually you will run out of toilet paper.
I'll come up with another roll. We still got plenty down here.
I don't like the Costco brand toilet paper.
Oh, their toilet paper is terrific.
What do you
like their?
Notice he wants the 2-ply like my brother.
That's right.
No, this is 2-ply. This is 2-ply. Do you know what I ran into? You know what somebody brought me back from Germany? You ready for this? 4-ply toilet paper.
Really?
Oh,
bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't want your finger going through that stuff.
Every other ply is fiberglass.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was amazing. I thought it was just amazing.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Or I just fold it in half, and there's 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but
That can be so amazing.
yeah. Well, anyway, I'm
He's looking at the clock.
No, I'm looking at my air conditioner here. I've had to turn on the air conditioner because it's actually gotten hot here.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, by the way, interesting.
did you have a nice day? Did you go outside?
Okay, I've gone 2.5 days on this watch without charging it. How much percentage do you think I have left?
25.
40.
Last night, so I'm guessing under 50.
42.
26%.
Hey,
Wow.
25 was a good guess.
So I send it back.
Yeah, no, I mean, I could probably go with this till tomorrow morning without charging it.
But I charge mine. No, okay. But I charge mine every night, anyways. But I will say this: this guy at work was showing me his new one, the one that you have, the big one, and I have the big one from like two series ago, and I thought mine was big. His is huge.
I know this is huge. It's
yeah. That one is.
Where are we here?
Yeah, that one actually is really big.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than the largest one that they used to have before.
Well, what I like about it is
Soon you'll just have the watch will be like this big.
Yeah, no, but my eyes are, it's getting a little harder for me to read, as I'm getting older. And this has enough real estate that I can now read everything on it,
Without glasses?
No, some of it I put glasses on just so it's clearer, but I can read it without glasses. Yeah. So, so I mean, it's terrific. And now
you should get one, Jeff. You get a coupon for 3 rolls of bread.
And you get Peacock for free.
This one's too old, right?
Yeah.
It's obsolete.
You know what it is? Sometimes they would give you 3 months of Apple Plus for free. All right? Because you got an Apple Watch. You know what they give you now?
Nothing.
3 months of workouts.
Really?
I don't want that. Give me the goddamn TV shows where I can sit there and veg.
Well, it depends on who's giving the instruction on the workout. If it's some little 25-year-old hottie, then it's worth it.
Well, I don't know. If that were the if that were the reason for working out, I would have started working out a long time ago. But I never found that hottie. Okay.
And the trouble with that hottie is that our age end up
just a quick thing, because we're running out of time. Let me just go through all of you. What pay service would you not have if you had to get rid of one, and you had them all?
Right.
Okay. Kevin?
Yeah.
What would you get rid of? Which pay service?
I've only got. Well, I've got a third one now. I got YouTube TV. Starting to try.
Yeah.
I don't take many. That's the only thing is I'm real careful about what I got.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't get rid of it.
How about you?
I've only got a couple.
How about you, Charlie?
I'd probably get rid of Peacock. That's the one I watch the least.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the time here. How about you, Brian?
Yeah, I guess the same. Cause it sucks because there's when I go to the store, there's I want HBO Max for this, and I want this one for this, and usually it's only 1 or 2 shows.
And you got a whole family there, and everybody wants to watch a different one. So.
They watch a lot of YouTube and Netflix. Yeah.
How about you, Alan?
Yeah.
I would get rid of a Peacock.
Okay. How about you, Jeff?
Well, I watch baseball, but pretty soon it's going to be the end of the season. I'm going to cut it out.
Oh, okay. How about you? How about you, Tony?
I would get rid of Peacock, and I'd probably just keep Amazon.
Okay. All right. And Bree, what do you get out there in the way of pay services? And what would you get rid of?
You're muted, Bree.
Well, I have Netflix.
Okay, and that's it?
But I may have some TV boxes that, historically speaking, hypothetically.
Okay, all right. Hypothetically. Okay, listen, I'm playing the theme, so it's time to say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye and good night to Kevin. Thank you.
You guys didn't guess how much I paid for my lunch, but next time.
Oh, okay. $500. Prices have gone high.
The same price Jeff paid for a loaf of bread today.
Yeah. Charlie, thank you. Thank you to Brian. Thank you to our good friend Alan. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Tony. And thank you, Bree. We really appreciate it. If everybody would give a big wave goodbye, I'll give a big wave goodbye at you. Okay? There they go, folks. Here I come. That's it for tonight. Jack Bishop is next. He's here with the Intersection, which follows over most of the same GabNet. He'll be taking your calls on Skype at GabNet Live. See you tomorrow night, everybody. Same time, same station in life. And in the meantime, if you see her, tell her I love her, okay? Bye.